Winner bracket final, Rocket Racoons versus DDX. It's a best of 5. And it looks, yeah, it looks like we're starting right away, I think. Full house as well. Every spot occupied. How are the real life activities? It was actually very nice. And I had a beer or two, I have to admit. No, it was nice. Actually, the weather was very, very good. Like, it's sunny, but it's not super hot. So it was actually, yeah, it was good. Was a lovely day so far. Oh wait, we need to fix overlay. Obviously, this is not the stack of doom. Rocket Racoons. And the other team, XDD. Day drinking drunk stream. We good. Yo, so, you know, yesterday, lower bracket, the matches were like very one-sided and not super entertaining. I mean, different kind of entertaining. But I think today we will have, so we have 3 best of 5s coming up. And I believe they all might be bangers. And one of the teams will not make it, right? They will have to go through the last chance qualifier. I think Rocket Racoons are the favorite in this best of 5, but DDX can definitely prove us wrong. Yesterday, DDX was losing the first map against Storm League Enjoyers, and then they had a miracle fight, honestly, in late game. And not only did they have a miracle fight, but then they just won the game off of it. From a very, very poor position that they were in. Blaze first pick. Hogger was banned. We see Orpheus ban, that is because of Disciple. And the Haka Johanna as an opening. Very solid on Doom. There's the Garrosh. Paired with Malfurion. DDX Diva. Yeah. He picked Diva yesterday. But if Blaze is in, he picks Blaze. Miracle. Not us throwing like dogs. Yeah. I mean, the game was in your hands. Very much so. You, that you didn't win the 20 versus 18 fight or whatever it was in mid. I mean, yeah, I don't know. It was very tragic. And like as I said, kind of a miracle for DDX. Hanzoban, Genji as well. Tracer is still in with the Malfurion potentially. Doesn't look that great though into the current picks that you see. So let's see. Vala and Anduin. I feel like, I mean, I would have to ask Dino, but I feel like this doesn't look that great for Tracer. What did they have in mind? Because they picked the Mal very early like this, right? So I wonder what else do they have in mind? Maybe they wanted Vala. Junkrat Tychus. I mean, okay, yeah, Malf is good with Garrosh. Like you flip people into the root and then you drill them. And now you have flip into root. Like Junkrat Trap, Malf root, Junkrat W. So you have like, if someone flies in there, he's not gonna get out. Anduin would have to pull the hero. Johanna is unstoppable though on D. And as I said, they do have the Anduin. And it's Tychus into Johanna, which is bad. Because if Tychus presses the drill and he gets blinded, then he's not drilling anything. But it might, it can still work though. Because they have so much CC. Like if Johanna doesn't have her D up and she gets flipped in, like she won't be able to do anything. Falling sword game. It could be. Blast Shield kind of looks... Ah, we saw it for 1 second, the Locust. Blast Shield kind of looks a bit bad, right? Garrosh has self-cleanse, Malf has AoE cleanse, Garrosh has ally cleanse. Like what do you even blast? I guess you'll have to look for a big blast. If you like only throw it on Garrosh, it's not gonna be good. Like it has to be a big one, including the backline. Wait, how do I do these? Yeah, good enough. E-build Gul'dan. Jana used Condemn there, so... Oh, what a lick! Ubi. Licking the Malfurion, but I'm telling you again, Garrosh is an OP hero. Like the ally throw there. Nuts. HlopakA takes top. Everyone chilling in the bush. He's punishing the Johanna very well as well, like the Garrosh. Oh, someone... Okay, he's getting the coins. Instant rotation to bottom. They had to use Anduin pull, by the way. No first blood yet. Junkrat has... enormous prio on top. Like, gigantic, because... Gul'dan was walking towards the opponent's hard camp. They were trying to invade, I guess. I don't know if the easy camp will do much. Maybe Blaze should play with it. Blaze is deciding to clear mid though. I don't know if he has to. I think the Junkrat should be good enough. If Blaze stays with the easy camp, then the Haka at least cannot lick it in. But it's a small thing. I mean, it probably would get one tower. Speaking of getting a tower, pushing on top. Junkrat is considering level 4. It's between... I mean, all three options technically possible. He decides with W. Jana no D. Anduin does have a pull though, even if they get onto her now. Oh, so close. Almost got the flip there. Play's taking the heart, so other people have to fill the gap on bottom. Which gives Gul'dan the chance to push top. Not too much. Gul'dan reduction for Junkrat on W, so every time he boosts someone away, he has another one. Ubi gets 21 coins in. That's really, really good for him. You want to get them off your chest. Oh, he actually stunned the The Vala. Boris is in big trouble. The Haka held the lick. The Malfurion W was very, very good. Oi, oi, oi. He gets another W. That actually, wait, he's dead as well. Is he? Didn't Malf not heal him there? Everyone is dead. DDX is getting cooked. Did he not have a Q on the Blaze? That's tragic, I think. That is rough. They will get the payment, of course. Slowly stacking the E with Gul'dan. Oh, DDX lost a lot there. That's kind of... feel like they should have only lost one hero, but they lost 3 instead. Very beautiful combo onto Vala. Garrosh just move commands in, grabs her ass. Anduin didn't have pull. Wait. I think pull just came up. But you also have to consider you get abducted very far. Garrosh flips you and you get Junkrat mined. So at that point you are basically Medivh portaled. The kill is what they needed though, DDX, because then they get a bit of free time to depush. Daka should be able to just walk out. Yeah. Clear top, cleared mid. And bottom. Level 10s though. Experience is an issue right now. Playe is considering the easy camp, I think. I would be very greedy, but... because they're not 10. Yeah, I don't think you should start it.
I require your aid.
Daka once is dangerous. Playe manages to pay 14 coins. They do technically have enough, by the way. Garrosh messed up. Didn't get the E off. No taunt, but spin. Anduin pulled the Vala there. Junkrat is trying to pay, but it's kind of doomed. Also mid is... oh, they get the Gul'dan in! Oh, they don't have pull! Who got him in? Was it Garrosh? No, it was the Junkrat W, I think. And the stun on Vala. She's cooked as well. DDX pumping. Both backliners getting farmed. And Rocket Racoons could have played this just a bit slower. They were pushing mids with a hard camp. But yeah, I mean, if the range carriers fly in like that, what can you do? What can you do? And the Odin, when he pops Odin, he can just right-click the Vala. And then she has to back off because the Odin wins the trade. But obviously Odin is a timed ult, so you can just walk away. Flip into drill. Didn't need to pull. She just pressed D. We didn't see any global action yet. We saw some nice licks from Ubi, but he didn't get the opportunity to burrow behind them once. Cross map. I like that he starts the easy camp. Both teams almost enough to pay. Anduin is doing his diligence, paying in 3 coins. Looks silly, but they will need every single coin. Oh, Gul'dan! He gets flipped in again! This time Anduin gets the pull. He's still in trouble, though. Has to run away. There's a Riptire onto the Haka. Good pull by Anduin. Garrosh looks for... Okay, looks for more. Doesn't get anyone this time. This could be a potential play for the Aka, but he has 30 coins. If he burrows in and if the fight is bad, he risks losing all the coins. So I think you gotta play it wise here. Tell your team to not run it down. And then when you have, when you outnumber them, or you get the opportunity to pay coins, you shall do so.
No, team! Stop!
What is team doing? Hold up, I need to. Fuck me. Okay, let's close this. There we go. Sorry, I'm back. Flash shield onto Garrosh. Tranquility. Gul'dan was not here, so it was not a fight they wanted to take. We see protect so I can pay pings, and Blaze will get his final coins in. How's the map state? It's kinda even, right? Yeah, they lost the walls as well. Just like these guys. Yeah, both teams basically no walls. All forts still going though. Flip onto Gul'dan again. Garrosh! Together with the Blaze Oil, he just move commands. What can you do? Playing a hero without mobility. Fat Riptire. Desperate prayers here by Anduin. And now they can siege. DDX should be able to siege down 2 forts. Mid and top should definitely go down. Flash shield, he's taking towers! This is the... the only problem. Nexus forces, right? When the Nexus forces shoot you, it's time to retreat. Level 15. For both teams. Ubi has to get out of here. 42 coins. He doesn't want to get out of here. But his Gul'dan is not there, right? So the fight might be awkward. No blast shield either. Maybe he gets the lick on Malf. If they get the lick on Malf, can they? Nah, he decides to run away. It's too dangerous. Not worth the risk. He's too rich right now. Doesn't want to risk it. They can just play for 16, right? They have XP advantage. They lost 2 forts, but it's okay. You lose 2 forts, but you're almost a level up. Like, you can accept it. You don't need to. You can't do everything. You give a little, and then you take everything. You know. Junkrat might get blast shield. No. Blast shield onto Tychus. It's a 16 versus 15 fight, so DDX, if they don't die, it's a win for them. They didn't die. The Haka gets to pay. Vala flipped, but pulled at the same time. And there's the leak! I told you, he's gonna leak the Malfurion. Just had to wait for the right opportunity. Unbelievable, actually. Unbelievable that he gets the Malf. They have to fix lanes. Ubi is already going. Bottom easy camp, by the way, will destroy the spider if no one goes. Murenas does the job. And yeah, very decisive engage with 16 here. But it was actually the re-engage that won them the fight. It was actually Ubi that won them the fight. That's a blast shield. No one saw that. The Haka getting the lick on Malf means Malf can't heal and Malf dies. Anduin gets flipped in! Garrosh once again! Walks in with his big arms! Scorch trying to pray. Garrosh is deep, gets horrified. Tranquility should keep him alive. Tanky boy. He flips the Malfurion in. Who gets the root, and now the Apex Predator might be in trouble. 26 coins. He's walking. He's walking. I walk! I'm walking out of there. Just keep move commanding. Darker obviously raised car on level 1, and he did go into the 40 armor on 16. DDX had to fix top, 50% of the keep. The other two lanes lost their keep wall. No support right now, so you gotta run. Anduin is back in 2 seconds. There he is. They have enough coins, by the way. Both teams, but DDX is the team that is managing to pay. It's not that great, though. So on Tomb, the payment is not as bad as on Garden. Very nice unstoppable by Garrosh. Big brain. Not being greedy either there. So Tomb objective is not as bad as Garden, but it's kinda bad as well, the Web Weavers. The only big difference is that this map has a boss. So you can lethal by taking the boss late game and going with it. But yeah, you see the Web Weaver instantly died. And even if it doesn't die like this, it takes damage while walking, so it's dying already. And Gul'dan is good D-push, Johanna is good D-push, and then Vala is like fine as well, right? So they're not in too much trouble. So you pay a lot of coins for very little. Maybe get the wall. And then use one pull. We have a silence trap for the HlopakA, by the way. As we can see, HlopakA is silence on 7. (20 versus 19). This is potentially greedy. No. They should start boss, by the way, these guys. Just paying is not good enough. Why is just paying not good enough? Because we just saw how little the objective does. And they have currently the lead, so you always start the boss here, and then you pay meanwhile. And then there's two options, right? I mean, I guess your opponents don't have an option because they're not 20. So if they run here, you kill them all, you win the game. They are trying to be cheeky and trying to steal the hard camp, but the front line. Frontline catches them. Blast shield for Trank. Kinda like what Yone tried there. It's actually 500 IQ. So he blessed, and then he pressed D to tank the trap so that the HlopakA can walk through. Potentially get a lick, but obviously Garrosh into the fray to stop the engage. The boss kinda got the keep. The keep will die to whatever touches it at this point. Level 20 for both teams. Vala with a level 20 auto attack range. She should be really good. The only thing that challenges her is level 20 Odin, but as I said, you can wait it out. Big blast shield, big horrify. 20 Moonfire, interestingly enough. So the core is not in danger, but they did lose 2 keeps. Blast shield onto the Odin. The Odin is pretty tanky though, don't forget that. Okay, listen. What? Ubi Omega licked the Garrosh, but his Vala was dying, and because he Omega licked the Garrosh got the last auto attack to kill Vala. Would you believe it? What even dealt so much damage to the Vala? How was she? Was it the Odin? How was she so low to begin with? It's really rough, actually. Garrosh flips in the Johanna. She holds the D for a long time. There we go. Still dead though. Ay, 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 ay. Very, very good damage there by Gul'dan. Almost one-shotting Tychus. I think the Horrify whiffed though, by the way. But I would need to see that. I need to see that fight again. I think he... Yeah, he Omega licked the Garrosh, like 2 screens. But then his Vala died because of it. But the question is, why was Vala so low to begin with? And then the Garrosh build. I think this is what people call the Crankle build. A Crankle never goes Decimate though. But I think the rest of the talents is the certified Crankle build. Well, either way, DDX has no keeps, by the way. This is the last building. Do they need a miracle to win this game? Not necessarily, because I think it's kind of unlikely. I mean, it's possible that they die to minions, but it's kind of unlikely on Tomb. So after this payment, we will have a boss. So let's say this payment goes through, no one dies, they get a bit of damage, blah, blah, blah. Then the next thing is the boss, right? And honestly, DDX might have to make a play for it. Or at least set up the map in a way that they can fight for boss. Because they don't have many buildings to work with anymore. The Aka gets complete free clear on bottom. I like that they just push top. I think you even Odin for this. I think you really have to get the keep. If you Odin for this though, you don't have it for the boss. So that's a consideration. If you don't Odin for this, you don't get the key. Okay, there we go. Riptide 20 by the way, so he really wants to get some damage. Okay, perfect. Like, you want to hit some heroes there to get the CDR going. If he borrows, he gets silenced. He's borrowing into the silence trap. Tychus is not really out yet. Riptide gets licked by Ubi again. He's pumping. Couldn't detonate the tire. No cooldown reduction. The blast shield is enormous. The Horrify is big as well. And Tychus was not out. They kill him. What a blast shield. He held onto it very, very long. Level 20 Apex Predator. Ubi. Looking for another one. And DDX is dead. All of them. HlopakA will get the keep. He can wish them a nice day with one of the voice lines. And yeah. Try next map again. Wait. The Apex Predator is coming for him! Ah! He's sharking! Okay. HlopakA decided the core has to kill him. The Odin couldn't really leave. And then it was not only then they stepped up because the Odin couldn't leave. But then they got Omega Bless Shield. Like, he had a very, very big one. I feel like, I don't know, he hit all 3 backline or something? 20 Moonfire. Vala 20, obviously very good into this. When she gets there. Wait, do we have a clip for the mid fight? I need to see what exactly happened there. Wait, why do I get tagged in? Tyke is a good hero. Well, Odin is a good hero. Tyke is not so much. And Odin is... That's the issue, right? Odin is only a limited amount of time of the gameplay that you have. Tychus is like... Yeah, it's not that great to be Tychus. And I played a lot of Tychus. Yeah, I can... You know... Most of the time, it's not that great to be that hero. Wait, let's see. Where's the lick in mid? It's this fight, I think. Wait, I should... I wanna... okay, wait. Was it this fight? I think so. Actually, Vala... So Vala is 50% from... I think it's just the Odin. Like, as I said, the Odin easily outtrades... Like, that's 2 auto attacks, and she's in the nuke. Yeah, so 2 auto attacks plus the nuke. She doesn't get healed at all. Now she gets healed once. Wait. There's a Riptire driving in as well. So Blast Shield. The Blast Shield baits her to go in again. So that, okay, let's slow this down because this is where he hits the lick. So it's the Odin and the Riptire. Vala dies to Odin plus Riptire. And he got full reset as well. Oh, I think the Horrify hit nothing. Wait, I need to see that again. What did he Horrify? Yeah. That was unfortunate for Gul'dan. But I mean, they did, you know, this fight was kind of a disaster, but structurally, 2 keeps down. And even, wait, bottom keep dies as well here, right? How did they not defend bottom keep? Junkrat is going. I guess it's just too much. Yeah, too many shitters on the keep, so the bottom keep died there as well. Crazy. Actually, we could, if we want, we can watch the very last team fight while they are setting up the next lobby. I think the Blast Shield was insane. So this is when they... let's go one further back. So they run after Tychus, because the Odin can't walk, right? Actually, the Odin decides to shoot as well, but it's kind of makes sense. So now they are out though, right? Wait, what happens? How do we... we flip Johanna in. And then she presses Blast Shield and we are all dead? No, she gets pulled. And then she Blast Shields and we are all dead. Oh, what a bounce, bro! Look at this! Oi, oi. Garrosh can throw 1 out, but he still dies, actually. And then the Horrify is enormous as well. Yeah, maybe flipping in the Johanna there was not the play. And luckily the Johanna found the correct level 20. Like 20 Blast Shield instead of some other talents. So it actually Omega bounces and no one can move his character. Ever again. Garrosh doesn't have many choices. I mean, in that case, he could have thrown the Johanna out. I don't know what the communication was. Maybe DDX felt... I mean, they were probably a bit desperate because they had no base left. So they were probably happy to take any fight. But they must have known that Blast Shield was still up, right? Anyways, Garden of Terror. From one map with a rather bad objective to a map, but at least, you know, at least on Tomb you have a boss, to a map that has an awful objective. So now we might be here for 30 minutes if both teams decide on not taking like a rundown fight late game that cost them the game. Because there's no boss and the objective is pretty weak. I guess, I don't know, maybe sometimes you end up with a draft that actually can't defend into the terrors, but I think that's very rare. Right-wing first pick. Hogger, Orphea, Ban. We see Chromie, Sylvanas on the other side. Do they care? Like, do they steal the Blaze? Do they care? I think they just the Haka. I think you pick the Haka something here, right? You match the global. Actually, Vergil will go. He will go Diva. I think. He had enough of Blaze. Bad hero. It's time for Diva again, I think. Ah, I'm wrong. So they valued the Brightwing over the Haka, by the way, which is a bit interesting. And then Vergil got the choice, right? He will pick up whatever is left over. If the Haka is left over, he picks it. If Blaze is left over, he picks it. So maybe in their point of view, those two heroes are very even in strength. And if you believe that, then you don't need to first pick one of them, right? Because you get the other one, no matter what. So if in their POV, and they actually kind of did it. Okay, so if they believe on this map, you need the global advantage, then this is how you would set it up, right? Then the Brightwing is actually the correct first pick. Because the Brightwing protects your chicken. While if you don't, so if you have the Haka here, and then you pick the chicken to have the global advantage, then the chicken still gets farmed by, like, you know, we saw it yesterday with the Zeratul, you know, Genji. There's heroes that are problematic if you pick the Falstad that early. But Brightwing kinda negates that. It helps at least. Muradin and Hasuobs.
I will fight to my last breath.
Rhaegar to do some camp business. Would they pick... Junkrat is still up, by the way. I don't know if they will pick it away. I don't know how their prio is. Greymane, actually. The double woofer together. Double woofer. Oh no! I mean, oh yes! But then I saw who picked it. And... I mean, okay. Hear me out. Dead Inside, Sergeant Hammer. I think I had him in Storm League 2 times and 1 time in Scrim. He picks 7 and 13 mines, 20 mines. And Barricade on 4. And Stealth on 1. So there could be... There's the potential that every single talent besides the ultimate will be bad. but... And now... And that's why I mentioned, I had him in Storm League twice and in the script. Surely, in those games, he must have realized that it's not quick match and he actually needs to be useful. So surely he will skill normal talents, right? So his hero actually does something. But maybe those 3 games, maybe they felt so good to be the Sergeant Hammer with the mine build. He's like, wow, this is so powerful. I've never played a better hero with a better build in my whole career. I will just do it again. It will work. I think in quick match you probably win 100% of the games with it. But outside of that, very, very difficult. Because you play a hero that doesn't move. And then, I mean, it's like spamming Abathur mines into a bush, hoping someone walks into it. Who would walk into it from these guys? The Apex Predator is too smart. He's on top of the chain. I don't know. Maybe Joanna will walk into a few spider mines. Is she scared of that? Did you ever hear your Joanna say, oh no, there were spider mines in the bush? Okay, this is a good start. But I need to get to level 13 to actually make sure I need to get to level 7 before I know what he's gonna cook with Sergeant Hammer here. But I'm a bit worried. I am a bit worried. And then, okay, so he plays into Joe, Dahaka, Li Ming. The other two heroes are you don't give a fuck at all. And then the two front lines, they are a bit annoying, but not super problematic. Just to clarify. Li Ming is somewhat of a problem, though. What is the other DPS? Falster. Ah, yeah, the chicken. Brightwing Z. Brightwing Z to gank the Li Ming, but they didn't really... I don't know, they didn't coordinate that. I don't think Falstad was ready yet for Brightwing to do it, and then nothing happened. And now Falstad is so angry that he left the game. By the way, you can kill the Li Ming if she does disrespect you, because the teleport and the Falstad E, they kind of negate each other, and then she just dies to raw auto attacks when Brightwing arrives. But it's only if she plays the lane very aggressive and is like too far forward. But he played on his side of the wall. I think Hammer should have stayed here, by the way. Joanna can blind you, but she can't really stop you. And you did see Li Ming cross map, because their lane assignment, they want Li Ming into Hammer. If Hammer is pushing, they want Li Ming to be there, because she actually stops him. So I think he should have just sat here and shoot. I shoot? Maybe he has to do a hard camp though. Like you drive here, you do the hard. I don't know. Seems to be repositioning towards mid though, but I don't think there's anything you do in mid right now. Everyone ready? Everyone reconnected? Falstad is back. Li Ming gets flipped in, and that's why Sergeant Hammer rotates to mid. To get a donation. Li Ming buying a lottery ticket tomorrow, did not die. Walked into Garrosh arms, open, like, you know, open arms as well. Take me, daddy. And then lives anyways. No justice. To be fair, Sergeant Hammer did use his knockback, which kind of gave her more distance than she should have. And yeah, he does do the hard camp. That's kind of what I thought. Easy camp at the same time. They will have the easy camps lined up with the opponent's hard camp. Sergeant Hammer is driving down. So who's... What about top? Falstad is flying here. Interesting. Interesting. Know your place. Trying to body block him. Successfully so.
Just in time for the seeds of my vengeance to sprout.
Hammer gets to auto-attack. This time, this is what I meant. The Li Ming is going to take over. There's an easy camp though, so has to be cleared anyways. Hammer went AA heal. That's fine. The Haka, by the way, no essence. He goes down. The Apex Predator. The chicken and Brightwing together. Polymorph. Not only is that Johan's Smurf account, but I recently heard that some of the best players in this game, they hate to get polymorphed. This level 4, it's okay, right? It actually makes Hammer's laning phase very, very good. And then in terms of sustain... Oh, he's skilled moving. Oh, that inside. Oh, you're so good. I love it. I love to see improvement. Oh, look, your hero can actually... Look at that. You're actually zoning her away. Wow. She could have gone Seeker, by the way. Like, it's something you can consider. With this level 4, I think you can stay in the lane, but he's scared of the global. Janna didn't skill 7 yet. I'm wondering what's to be considered. Clicking the seed. Oh, he used thrusters. He got scared. Johanna spooked him. And now that you don't have thrusters, you can die, right? Like, speaking of dying, Garrosh. Garrosh is very, very low. Gives a reset to Li Ming. Reinforce the lane, but we're outnumbered 4v2. Right-wing Z is still up. But I don't think Blaze can walk onto the point either. I think you just leave the hammer on the lane, by the way. Like with this level 4, like her laning phase is very, very good. I don't think you need to do anything. Like Garrosh didn't need to go there. But yeah. It's gonna be a hard camp. These guys are not doing that. There's a Falstad fly towards Li Ming. They will gust her in. BFG. Rhaegar is close, but not close enough. And it results in a kill. And Rhaegar had to stop the hard camp. He only killed the mage minion. Blast Shield is up, by the way. They are on it, but if you walk up, the Haka burrows and then you die. Like, we already used Gust. It was a very proactive play by HlopakA though. Looking for the... Oh, Blast Shield! That was a blast. That did not hit the target. Bullet to poke out the hammer. Doesn't really work though with this level 4. Like you have, you shoot a few times your full HP. Like poke damage is not working. What works very well though is CC, because now you can't cleanse yourself. So if Janna is close enough for Blast Shield, or if Ubi ever decides to burrow behind, that's when Hammer will need either cleanse from Brightwing or Garrosh. With into the fray. getting anything? Not yet, no. Playe should rotate down and then Falsa can fly. They need to respect that. Because if we look on the map now, everyone is missing. They are not respecting it. They are going for the engage instead. Dark actually burrowing as well. And we've seen this yesterday. Diving the Nexus forces. Doesn't work. Actually, Greymane lived. But the guy that had to burrow behind and walk through the fucking fort died. Very strange engage there. I don't know if I like that. How likely was that to work? I don't know. Did they... they didn't use isolation, but... Greymane goes down as well. And DDX finding two very, very good rotations here, back to back. Liming has a good position here. Yeah. Man, these fucking fort dives. I don't know what's going on with that all the time. He could taunt them. He did taunt them. They should get a kill. Oh, they barely don't.
Oh, is lasagna tasty?
Yeah. Even experience though, more or less. Both forts are very, very low. I mean, they're made out of paper now. If you want to dive again, you know, one of the heroes can hit it and then it's gone. And then the dive is fine.
Has been planted. It will sprout before you know it.
But I don't know. It was a 5v5. She didn't have blast shield. Otherwise, Hammer is dead there. I think straight up 5v5 should be playable. It should be fine for maybe until level 20. Maybe on level 20, not anymore. But actually, wait. I haven't thought about this yet. On level 20, Liming gets repulsion, and because Hammer doesn't have cleanse, it's gonna be nasty. I think. I wanted to say such Hammer level 20 should win them the 20 fights, but now that he doesn't have cleanse, there's actually a lot of things that can go wrong between the repulsion and the blast shield upgrade. Yeah. We will see. Falstad starting the easy camp. They are level 16. The Haka saw them, but what can he do?
That heal was better than lasagna.
Gotta defend hard camp as well. Hero slain. The Haka has this is a good engage because the police is on the way, chat.
Washing my hands of the gift bud.
The police is on the way. Brightwing is 1% on the left side. Blaze gets leaked back in. Brightwing goes down. Blaze is hiding. Blaze is cooked. And Garrosh is the only man that made it out. He does, interestingly enough, Into the Fray is active here. So he could have tossed someone a little bit away. Chose not to do so. Maybe they were too dislocated.
That seed is ready for gathering.
When the bunker came through. Like people were clicking and then they couldn't do it anymore. Thanks for the €5. Be right back, soaking. Much appreciated. We also had Kadala gifting one to Crankle and to Be Right Back Soaking. And we had Resharu 31 months. Thank you very much for that. It's Garden of Terror though, guys. So we will stay here for a while. We will chill. We will find out what happens on level 20. Tune in 5 minutes. Actually, 3 minutes probably. And we will find out how level 20 fights are looking. Speaking of looking, there would be chicken dinner, but like he's actually even spell checking, playing it very safe. Darna used Blast Shield, they traded it with Bunker, and Taunt was used as well. Interesting. Did he cleanse? No, he didn't cleanse. Rhaegar still has cleanse up. Brightwing Z. No bunker right now. Ah, he gets leaked. Nubi is doing it again. Maybe the blink here. Maybe Garrosh into the fray. No, doesn't even need it. Palsat. I fly, I gust, I taunt. Where's my taunt? It's not up. Leeming though. So low. Makes it out. No one can reach. Ay, 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 ay. 2 seconds for the taunt. Because we used it in this weird brawl. I think Hammer just misclicked. I think he wanted to mount, but then he remembered he's on Hammer, so he actually used thrusters. It's... Oh! He got him! He got the double taunt! Oh, I love it! She's a kid, bro! Boris! He flips one of the woofers in, and then he taunts both of them. And one of them is Rhaegar, who has Cleanse and Ancestral. Go next, actually. Hallelujah! What a taunt! Oh, so good. Oh, I love it, actually. Very, very, very clean there. Very good punish. And DDX will be able to clean up the forts to finally, I mean, equalize the map. And actually, they will take Elite here. Stun on Rhaegar. Very good stun on Rhaegar. It's a bit sad that there was no real follow-up. The Gust, though. Taunt again! Gust into taunt! Double kill! Yone goes down as well. DDX! DDX! Look at them. They're pumping. They're instantly rotating top. And maybe they can end the game here. I think they can. I mean, you have such an ammo. Falster they abled as well. It's enormous core damage. How do we defend? Rayman kinda sucks in... kinda sucks at stopping them here. He is level 20 though. Now maybe with the pistol. Very good isolation. 4 people. The pistol is big. He doesn't suck anymore because of the 16. He gets the fat executioner procs. Core is down to 80%. Brightwing Z. Garrosh steps up. Misses the taunt. Blaze. 2-man stun. Ancestral healing too late. And with that, we get polymorphed. But we would need to get 5-man polymorphed. Polymorphed, just like Johan's Smurf account. And DDX actually extremely clean late game. Wow. Like they were chilling, not much happening. And then boom. Super clean late game. Like level 19, 20, both of these fights. It wasn't even really a fight, right? It was Garrosh getting Greymane and then smurfing his taunt. And then the next one was epic mount into gust into taunt. Boom. I think you should... Like, Rocket Racoons should not be in mid-fort. I think there's no reason for them to try to defend mid-fort. Like, you're already 1 man down. You don't really care about mid-fort. You care about level 20, right? But it's the epic mount that makes a big difference there, because it happens instantly. Huh? Fuck. So I don't really know. I didn't really get to see a real level 20 teamfight. He skilled Tal Rashas, but he was dead anyways. Like, I didn't get to see a real level 20 teamfight. So I'm not 100% sure. I think with Repulsion, they have like Repulsion plus 20 Blast Shield. I think they have tools. Otherwise, the Hammer just wins because of this. Like, his level 20 will just win you the fight. Picking level 20 taunt? Is that is that a thing? Wait, I didn't know it increases the duration by half a second. Did they ever change that talent? Probably not. That inside going for a normal hammer build? Double thumbs up for that. And you know what? He actually won the game. Would you believe it? Would you believe it? Not going mine build to troll your teammates and your opponents. No, was good. I'm happy that he It used to only give CDR if it kills, then they buffed it. Ah, I see. I mean, I told you guys, this best of 5, and actually, I think the other 2 best of 5, all of them will be good. I think they will all be pretty, pretty close as well. Like, I think between these 3 teams, Rocket Racoons is maybe the favorite to make it out. Like, I can see them getting one of the 2 slots. But I mean, yeah, I think it's close. Yeah, it was unlucky with the cake. If we had like 20 minutes more, they were just starting to serve the cake. But still had to walk home. Had to put the PC on, get Twitch chat ready. Start the stream. So we didn't have those 20 minutes. Players seem to be ready. Man, Boris though, he's actually pumping. Where is he? Isn't his account like Diamond 5 or something? Oh no, he was. Wait, did he? Who was? I feel like that was one of the accounts that was. It was like all the way down in the dumpster. Not this one apparently. DDX asking if they can get a minute. They're chilling. Actually, they're probably discussing draft opening. Because Infernal Shrines, different map, different draft. Some of the... Actually, they could just... they could have a similar global approach like they just did. There we go. Infernal Shrines. I assume we see the same bans. I think they will keep banning the Hogger and the Orphea, right? They just won against Ubi's Dehaka. To be fair, Ubi's teammates just died, and then Dehaka, I mean, he couldn't do anything anymore. But yeah. Also, this is the map for Vergil to play D.Va, and we see an adjustment here. They banned Brightwing. Brightwing got first picked by Darnas last map. They say no to that. And they insta-lock the Haka. So they stick with that. If we go by that, we will see Blaze plus something. Do they steal the Johanna away? No, right? I think Boris is very happy with Garrosh. Oh, they do steal the Johanna away. They do steal the Johanna away. And they get the Blaze with it. Because if they don't get the Blaze with it, they will have to pick D.Va. And I don't know. I don't know. I mean, they were D.Va believers yesterday. Maybe not today. Hanzo is in, by the way, if they want him. Because he did get third banned both maps, I think. So they had no choice to pick him, but... Or no chance to pick him, but this time... They lock in the Hanzo. And they pick Malfurion. So it could be... I mean, the Malf could set up... Like a Genji or Tracer. Could just be a Malf. Because Malf is pretty good. That's a... I think that's an interesting ban.
2 years HOS already.
They ban the Genji. Okay. I guess that makes sense when you see the Diablo ban. But wait. But are you even... Like, Varian is fine then as well, right? Like, Varian already has good matchup into Johanna. And then you pick anyone that can burst follow up. So you wouldn't... Maybe you wouldn't care too much, but... Yeah, it's fine, I think. I can see it. Sylvanas is in, though. HlopakA gets to pick her pretty late in the draft. That probably makes them happy. It used to be like first pick material for them. Like they would draft everything around Sylvanas for him. But they've changed that quite a bit. He doesn't force Sylvanas nearly as much anymore. And they definitely don't... They usually don't open with it anymore either. Malthael and Tyrael. Double Angel. Wait, it's the Archangel of Wisdom and... What is the other one? Any lore nerds? Kadala, by the way. 24 months. That's 2 years. Thank you very much. Welcome back. Good to see you again. D.Va last pick looks good here. That inside says Zeratul last pick looks good here. We seen this Zeratul yesterday. I think Cure was not super happy with his Zeratul performance, but they did win the game. And while I can't really comment on like the mechanical mistakes he made on Zeratul, or maybe he didn't make any, but I think like the way he played his hero, it looked good to me. Like he did understand very much what the win condition is, and he kept going for it over and over. And eventually it worked. Malf is unplayable into Zeratul. I'm going all in on DDX. Wait, it's 1-1. Is that... Oh, fuck, I didn't want to ping. My bad. That's the beer. I didn't want to ping. Unlucky. Malf is unplayable into Zeratul. What is protecting the Malf? Tyrael shield, movement speed. Is he going Sanct? I feel like it could be a judgment game and you judge the Zeratul if he's doing shenanigans, maybe. I don't know. Like, do you even get the Sanct off to save your Malf is the other question. Maybe you're just judgment. and do it on your terms. Ubi gets ganked. He's dead, no? Because the tower... Oh my god. I think he had a perfect lick. I think he reduced maximum damage by licking the Zeratul there. And of course, Ubi is not dead. Why would I say that? Did we purge him? No, we didn't purge him. Why did we not purge him? Why did we not say I purge? What the fuck? Oh. Because we... No, we didn't purge that guy either, but he died anyways. Oh. Wait. What? How did that even work? Didn't the lick hit? How did she get unstoppable off? What? I swear she was licked. Oh, Malthael is lagging. No, wait. Tyrael is lagging. He has actually left the game. Tyrael has to literally sink on top of Malf to make sure he doesn't die. And then the opponents have bunker into sanked. Easy all in onto DDX. Ah, the lick got interrupted by the condemn. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. Thank you, Crankle, for explaining us the tank 1+1. That is very true. That's exactly what happened. 3, 2, 1. Ready. 3, 2, 1. We push top lane. But because the police is behind the gate, we don't keep pushing. Which makes sense. Tyrael is harassing them at the hard camp, but... Zeratul wants to glow, but then he wants to fuck off here. Yeah. Wait. I forgot how to do it in the observer POV. Wait, if I go... Oh, I'm not sure. In the observer POV, like with this one. Wait, maybe it's... maybe I think I maybe know. Ah, there, I found it. Need to go into his POV and then check manually. Not too important though. What is important is that there's a minion wave, a goat camp, and 3 heroes. One of them turning off the towers. Oh, they got the Janna kill. One of them is turning off the towers, and Rhaegar is very good at sieging if left alone like this. There should be half a fort before they arrive. And then they scatter into all different areas. And who, but Ubi would catch one of the heroes that are trying to escape. Of course, Ubi licks the Zeratul, sets it up for Malfurion, and they get the kill. Malthael makes sure that the top shrine has been taken. DDX is in a position to defend this rather easily, and I probably say that, and they lose the fort and lose the game, but I'm saying here that they will defend this rather easily, and it looks like that's what's gonna happen. It's gonna get licked again! Ah! Oh, they lost nothing on top. In fact, the Punisher killed this minion wave, so they couldn't even soak it. They did get mid wall though. Yeah, they got, like, it jumped over and then it did nothing. It denied them a wave of experience and run in circles. Actually, that sounds a bit like Storm League teammates. Another lick! Another lick! This time on Rhaegar. Rhaegar is maybe out? No. Darker kills him, gets another lick! Hello! Hero slain! What is going on with Ubi? Can he... Wait. Zeratul... Wait, Malthael died. Hey, Zeratul died as well. What? Zeratul killed Malthael and then he died to the poison. Maybe mid... I think mid lane. Hero slain. Hero slain, guys. Everyone dying. Man, Ubi though, it's is Bloodcool maybe playing? I'm not so sure now. What is going on here? The Apex Predator. Rotation onto Malthael. Blast shield bounce on the wall. Silence over the wall as well. 5-man arrow. 4-man, that is. Because Blaze is not here. He couldn't be hit. Sanctification to secure the kill on Rhaegar. And did they try to kill the streamer there? Blast onto the wall. Silence over the wall. And Malthael walks away. Barely scratched. Boy, oh boy. Wait, let me check Hanzo's progress. 1 on Sylph, 1 on Zeratul, 1 on Rhaegar. He's done. If they present themselves. Hard camp. I think right now, Rocket Racoons is just winning by mechanical difference. Like, they they're actually just outplaying them in all the small brawls. And then it adds up, right? Because DDX is not shying away from brawls either. So by the way, he did go Sanctification, and Malfurion went Twilight Dream. So that's the adjustment they made, if you wanna call it an adjustment. Holy Ground for Tyrael, very very good into the Johanna on the shrine. Like, you can wall off these entrances completely. In fact, you can. I mean, yeah, you can close all these areas. I gotta keep an eye on the minimap non-stop because Ubi is... apparently threatening solo kills. Zeratul is here, it's 5v4. They saved the fort. The experience deficit is pretty big though. Wait, there's something going on in mid. Donna has to use D. Did Hanzo hit anyone during this? Oh yeah, he got the Sylvanas. So still Rhaegar and Zeratul. 15.5, man. They're really, really far ahead in XP. Flash shield on Tyrael. Oh, they popped everything for him. Twilight Dream. Sanctification on 1%. Zeratul goes down. Isolation onto the Rhaegar. The bunker goes down. He's still isoed. Cannot use Ancestral Healing. And they used everything on Tyrael. He didn't die. And it was right in front of the opponent's base. And with that, Tyrael dies to the fort. So they get one in return. He didn't even get to... I mean, his full death timer, basically. But they can kind of... I mean, the forts are so low, and they are 16, so they can just walk there, probably, and kill them. I guess they don't have a tank to walk up, but they have enough time. Like, when he comes back, they can still do that. Yeah, if you use everything on Tyrael like that... oh my god, the lick! Ancestral Healing too late, 3-man arrow! He has another lick! I cleanse! Ay, 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 ay. Man, Rocket Racoons are pumping this game. They have Wailing Arrow. They can kill here, no? Didn't dare though. No 16. Maybe they didn't feel like they can. Like Wailing plus Zeratul Burst. I mean, I guess if you don't kill them, they kill you. Because you're not 16. This might be the last fight DDX gets that is on even talents. Very nice Oracle on the Johanna. Malthael takes some damage, and they use Sanctification for him. Flash shields him! Hoi, DDX! What a combo! Oh my god, did you see that? That's actually so clean, but they still lose the fight. Because the Malfurion route is enormous. The bunker is a little bit late. Malf route. Port 2 of them. HlopakA is going. I think he killed himself. If he didn't kill himself, Ubi makes sure he dies. Because he licks him all the way back. Oh, what a beautiful engage, though. The Blast Shield into the Wailing. And it's still not enough. It was still not enough. I don't think it gets better than that fight. I feel like if they can't win this fight, then there's probably no hope. I don't even know. I would have to see if someone underperformed in the fight. Like, what exactly went wrong that they couldn't win it, but... I think they had to bunker earlier. That would be my first instinct. I think you bunker on the... like, you Blast Shield Wailing and then you bunker, so no one is actually taking damage. But I don't know. I don't know if Blaze was even... I don't know. I would have to see it again. Because the Sanct was already used here, right? For Malthael only. Well, it is what it is. Like level 20 versus 18. Yesterday, DDX won a game like that. I feel like Rocket Racoons is not gonna give them the chance. Again, Apex Predator on 20, by the way. Ubi really likes the global option there. No cooldown on his Z. I mean, similar to Epic Mount. He licks the Zeratul. Zeratul is kaputt. Man, that inside got giga gapped here. Ubi was always there to lick him in rotation. They kill Malthael, but Malthael is coming. They don't even kill him. I wanted to say Malthael is coming back. You wanna kill this hero, but he respawns for free on level 20. And they didn't even kill him. I mean, they had to try something. Punisher is gone, but there's like 6 goat men. Core is already 50%. Another hell, Savannah gets leaked. Yeah, wow. Man, Rocket Racoons. Wow, what a game by them. What a game by them. Like, really, 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 really strong. Hanzo pumping. But it's also like your 3-level lead. Like, pumping becomes much easier. Holy Arena on 20. So, wait. No, it was Dana who played Malf and also went Lunar Shower on 20. Are they all going Lunar Shower on 20? Man, Zeratul, he couldn't do anything, right? Yeah. I mean, not necessarily that the damage sheet is a very good stat to look at, but I feel like, actually, I think he got gapped pretty hard as well. It was the Ubi show. What can you do? Rank 1. Just forget about the other number. What can you do? Imagine no blink silence. That sounds like a yellow card to me. If you have a Twilight Dream, I think you go 20. Twilight Dream. Let's see. We got a VAR check here. So this team fight. Okay. I need to see that. How did they not win the team fight? So Sanctification is out, right? Ah, Banka is on cooldown. He can't. Maybe they all get Twilight Dreamed. Let's see. Okay, we pause here because this is where it starts. And it starts with HlopakA going behind. He actually unstoppables the Twilight Dream as well. So no one gets dreamed. What? How do we lose this fucking fight? I guess the arrow stops. And the isolation. Wait. So the arrow stops these two from doing anything. And Rhaegar, who has ancestral healing. Guess who did it? Guess who isoed him? Ubi, actually. So he can't heal. They kill. Oh, they even land the stun. What? And I guess then they are out of... And then it's Ubi again because he licks the Rhaegar! No! So they have just enough damage to kill one hero, even though it started very well for them, right? And then you see them running out of steam. Like, Blaze hit the stun, but there was no damage coming anymore. And then he licks, look! Oh my god. And then into the Malf route, right? It was 2-man route afterwards. Yeah. It's actually a 3-man route because Joanna walks in as well. It's crazy. HlopakA goes all in. And then he gets licked as well, no? Gets leaked as well. And maybe he didn't have to go all in though, because the bunker kind of saved the woofer, right? Maybe he didn't have to go in. Maybe he did not have to go in there. Because, yeah, I don't know actually. Actually, both teams though. Crazy team fight by both teams there. Do we ban do we ban the Haka or first pick him? Like how do we deal with it? I mean, actually they did beat him once as well, right? They left it. They had Brightwing. They had Brightwing in the game where they gave the Haka and then they won with it. They won with the Brightwing draft. But Brightwing got banned the map after. But it's actually, yeah, the impact he had there is crazy.
You're mine now.
The Twilight Dream didn't even hit, but like, I don't know. I'm still baffled actually. I guess they just have barely enough damage to kill one, and then they probably had to chill. But they didn't chill, they actually dove deeper, and then they made everything worse. And I guess they did, maybe they didn't want to dive deeper, but Ubi licked them into the fort, so. And then they got 3-man malfruited. Yeah. Just a crazy fight actually, back and forth. With Rocket Racoons. Getting the better out of it. Change is upon us. Change is upon us. Essence. First pick the Haka. Brightwing is banned. What do we do? No Brightwing, no win. If they get the Haka, I don't know. It was, I mean, I think they paired the Brightwing with the Falstart. Like, they picked Brightwing early because they wanted double global. So it wasn't even about the Haka. On this map, though, by the way, you kind of want the global as well. Sky Temple. So the Haka covers that already.
The crusade calls.
With every death comes honor. With honor.
Johanna Hanzo. Maybe you give Boris Garrosh again. It's technically not a very good matchup into the Jojo though, but he made it work. In my opinion, he played it pretty clean. Like, it's playable, but there's other tanks that you punish a lot more. You pick Lucio because the Haka is unplayable into that. That is very true, by the way. The Haka cannot play into Lucio. You cannot lick. You can't... I mean, yeah, you just get interrupted. Can't lick. Can't do shit. But... and that's the issue. They know that DDX doesn't play Lucio. And because Lucio is not an option, the offlane becomes a lot more threatening. Yeah, I think they just don't play it. I think they just don't play Lucio. Oh yeah, you know who else interrupts the league? Reyna. Reyna does. They picked Garrosh again, by the way. And they got the second Woofer. Rhaegar plus Greymane. So, no globals. I mean, yet. They could still... I mean, I could last pick Falstad, I guess, but...
The wait is over.
Alone, grant us strength.
Cassian Malfurion.
Where will we end up this time?
Vikings last pick. My first instinct is it doesn't look that great. Like, your foreman is Blaze, Garrosh, Rhaegar, Greymane. And it will match into Jojo, Cassia, Malf or something, right? Like, someone has to soak, but... I mean, the Dahaka's on the offlane, and then one other guy has to soak as well. I'm not sure, but... it might be a very forced Vikings pick.
I would prepare for your ceaseless battle. If you wish to live, that is.
Hanzo will not go Q build into Vi. I mean, you have to. You go next if you do that. AA build. Hanzo.
Opens in 10
Yeah. If they get to hit buildings, it's very strong, right? Like Greymane and Rhaegar, they would kill. Like if they get a kill and they get to push building, it takes them like 10 seconds and the whole fort is gone. We will see, I guess. Olaf. Left behind. You know what? For the rest of the game, we zoom onto Ubi and we follow him. We follow him. And we see what kind of nightmares he's putting onto the opponents, man. What the fuck?
Please! Please! Please!
Hard camp for both sides. They got the easy as well, by the way. They need to hurry because they will put... Actually, Daka, if he wants to, and if the lanes are set up, he could burrow behind them and look for something. Like once the spell armor is gone. He probably doesn't have to though. And that's what I meant, like this 4-man pushing into these heroes, I don't really see it happening. And I also don't see them having kill pressure, which is the bigger issue actually. Like pushing is fine, but if you draft Vikings like this, you need to be threatening. I don't think they have kill pressure on Johanna ever. And I don't think Garrosh will be able to... I mean... I don't know. If he smurfs it, maybe he gets someone else in, but... Like, what about level 16? Because then the Vikings can join. Would I like it if I'm the Vikings here? You can one-shot Hanzo, you can one-shot Malf. But they have quite some... They have like double blind, like these heroes. Can stop you. They are trading Shrine though, so this is... Like this is all fine, and they are... Oh, and going on the Dark is what I wanted to say, but can't really. Going on Johanna instead. She still has D. So she's not threatened either. While Olaf can take a lot of shots, he actually cannot fully take it, so his team needs to help him eventually. Speaking of helping, Joanna did overcook, and they find the Hanzo as well. Disciple gets flipped in, he jumps into Blaze's arms. Blaze is predicting the escape path of Hanzo, trying to intercept him with a stun. But Hanzo died before that already. Top 4 died to the shrine, and they will get mid because they still have shots and they killed heroes. And I told you, if they kill heroes and they hit 4, it's like super quick. Like when they get to bite in, they do it super fast. Vergil takes over because Olaf needed a break. Like, as I said, the Viking, he can take a lot of shots by himself, but he can't fully do it. He can only do it over a long period of time, and then it becomes usually kinda bad. So you let him take like 50%, and then someone has to help him a bit. That's usually the most efficient way. Garrosh needs healing. Good cleanse by Malf on the Cassia. Blaze hit the stun, but... can't follow up on it. The globe is important. Joanna has D, so she's safe for now. She used her D. Oh, Greymane has duelist on 7. Into this? Really? Level 10 invade. They get the camp. They don't have bullets because they wasted it before, or they let's say they missed it. Ally throw, so the lick actually doesn't kill. Garrosh goes down though. Arrow. Flash shield as well. I think Blaze is fine though. Yeah. Trying to kill the Dahaka there. I think it was too greedy. They should have been happy with forcing him to use Essence. But it's 5v4, right? Because if you go on that, like Dahaka is the hero that would be missing. But if you go on him and the boys, and you don't have bullets, so you actually just don't kill him, I think. Looking for Cassia. She could get body blocked. No need. Garrosh is wait. We're doing everything at the same time. I think Blaze is dead. That's the blast shield. The Haka is dead as well. Who does that favor? Can they push? They have a Rhaegar totem. Cassia is here to blind them.
My temple's power has been stronger than I believe.
Hanzo has arrow. If they step into the fort, they could get arrowed here. And then they die. And they are respecting it. Hard camp up for grabs, so it's an easy camp. DDX, very slight XP advantage. It's not much though. If we look at buildings though, mid fort basically equals bottom fort, and then they have a little bit on top left. Not much, but it's a couple of shots from the shrine that would go onto it. Next. Oh! Oh my god, your Malf dies for that? No, your Malf lives. Everyone lives on both sides. Eric goes down. It's a 5v4. Keep that in mind. You have a Vikings draft. What the fuck why did Hanzo jump over there? keyboard malfunction, I think. And then actually his mouth almost got punished. Hey, ay.
Soon they shall bask in
Garrosh claims vision because he knows Janna is bottom. Double shrine. One of them is all the way on top and on bottom. Oh, they are on boss though. Wait, did Olaf see? I mean, he saw it, but
magic flows through the temple.
Janna should be able to blast shield them if she has to. Olaf is on the point. But everyone else is giga zoned. Oh, and they made... Wait, they got leaked! The Rega! Okay. The Rega got leaked. Ah, it's actually crazy that they got the boss like this. DDX. Running themselves like a bit like a headless chicken there. Showing themselves on top with... I would assume they showed with several heroes. Otherwise, there's no way they would start the boss. And then Olaf, I don't know, confirmed it too late, maybe? Darka takes over, but 50% or actually more were already taken. So the fort on top died. Bottom is like 1%. Cassia is occupying bottom. I don't think DDX can walk up, because if we go into their vision, this whole area could be hostile. Like, you don't know where the heroes are standing. So it's very painful after you lost map control there to get all the way down. The only one that can do it is a Viking, right? But yeah, they had to defend the boss. Couldn't really do that either. Throwing Greymane in. Kinda dangerous. I don't know if he likes that. Flash shield. Sidestepped. Bunker baited. Yeah. It's not quite the Vikings draft. Like, you see the struggles they have. The Vikings could join now during this fight. Like, they are 16. But the opponents are grouped, so it's still not good. You don't want to do that. It's actually, I didn't even realize, because he has Q build. Actually, it's Murenas. He will always go Q build, I think. And he will always go this 16, I think, as well. Did he try to arrow Olaf, or... What is going... Hanzo... Like, jumping into 5 heroes here... Arrowing, I don't even... I mean, I guess... It's up in 40 seconds again. If you wait it out, you don't need it. And maybe you don't need it. Maybe your Johanna finds a blast shield on Rhaegar. Maybe your Hanzo gets stunned together with Malfurion by Blaze and then taunted! It's insane, it's big, but Scorch! He's landing the fat W's. Lick onto the Greymane, the Vikings assassinating Malfurion. And now, we could ask ourselves, did we not need an arrow To be fair, actually, the way this fight went, I don't think Arrow would have made any difference. We got 2-man stunned by Blaze with Hanzo Malfurion. I think at that point the fight is most likely lost. But obviously it's better to have the arrow instead of shooting it down the lane, trying to hit Masquerade, who's on Hogger out of bounds, maybe. Daka could look for a cheeky lick here. He could also get one shot. Let's see what he decides to do. Neither. And DDX is level 20. Boss in 20 seconds. Is that enough for Rocket Racoons to get 20? Can DDX rush this? Yeah, basing takes away the time window, I think. Ah. Okay. I think we will do nothing. I think both teams will do nothing here. It was not enough time, most likely. Like, they were too hurt as well. Like, 2 people had to refresh. So I think most likely nothing will happen. The game state is somewhat even. Like, I mean, bottom keep is lower than mid, but you get my point. Next shrine again, top and bottom. It is beneficial for the Vikings team to stall out the game until the shrine spawns here. Because then you have shrine, shrine, boss. Daka's boring. Taunt missed. Cassia sidestepping it. Flash shield onto Greymane. He needs the bunker. He needs Ancestral. Rhaegar is too far. He has cleanse as well. And then he gets licked. Luckily for him, Big Daddy Garrosh flips him out. But obviously the fight is lost because Greymane is gone. Both cooldowns are up. Cleanse and Ancestral. And I said it. DDX needs to wait for the shrines to be open. Like, you don't want to fight before. Because you have more characters on the map. So when the shrines are there, and then we have a stalemate around boss. Good Ancestral this time. The Vikings... Oh, he gets licked back. Oh my god. Gets licked back inside. Yeah. Eric, no, it's just over, I think. Very nice root on Blaze. Yeah, it's just over. They did kill the Hanzo, but it was cooked already. What was I saying? Yeah, you kind of want to wait for all 3 win conditions because you have more characters on the map. Because your Vikings can split into 3 places and they can play, like, and they are global, right? So not only are they at 3 places, but they can appear at one of them. But yeah. Got caught in mid. No, like, Rhaegar too far to cleanse or Ancestral. Too late, I guess, both. Too far and too late. And then that's it, because the bottom keep was very low. So if, yeah, you saw, they just go. Like, bottom keep being like 10%. Even with Hanzo dying, like, the Malfurion keeps the rest alive, kinda. Is a walking fountain, right? So that means Rocket Racoons qualified for the playoffs. If I'm not mistaken. Let me check real quick. Yeah. So they are the... So RIP, Exodia Stack, Rocket Racoons. So far qualified for the playoffs. Next match that's coming up is going to be a banger as well. For the Polish fans, Storm League enjoyers. And for the German fans, the Stack of Doom. Both of them will fight against each other in the best of 5 lower bracket match coming up next.